Hello and welcome to the stream. This is Captain Bunny. Yes, it's Friday and today we are not going to be doing any random Fridays because I have sick for the first part of this week and I would just like to continue with Creativerse for the rest of this week and over the weekend hopefully. Um, I need to catch up with all this. So today I'm not prompting any live stream update on my Discord because okay, clearly my bots doesn't work. So let me just copy this link over. I should also post it to going live now. Actually, I'm live already. Okay, so anyway, I was saying that I have installed some bots in my Discord channel today, and it's still in progress because it's kind of complicated. There are some parts that's like you could actually interact with them, gain levels and stuff. So, yep. And if you could see in the screen has something changed as well. I've aligned some of the text messages that I pasted regarding on my badges. My donators and subscribers info and all that, and even the YouTube logo on the bottom right. You can see the number of viewers currently viewing, and at the current count is at 3, so you should see it reflected there as well. Yeah, I see 3 of you watching right now. Hello and welcome to the stream. This is Captain Bunny. We are building this pagoda here. It's the new forbidden blocks. Kind of new because it's the last updated stuff, and we have started building at this corner here of my town. Yeah, my town is mainly here, and I actually wanted something that is visible from my area, so I chose this spot because I'm gonna be building probably some bridges and stuff as I mentioned yesterday. And we have done the lower floor, and in the second floor here, some people call it ground floor and first floor, and then the second floor. So depending on when you come from, that would be the ground floor, and then the first floor, second floor. And according to what we have seen yesterday in the blueprints, the second floor onwards it will be probably modular, hopefully here, because we we hope that we can simplify things a lot. Yeah. So I didn't get any time during the day to actually do up the design. So do bear with me if you are here yesterday already. So we will be continuing this building right now. Okay. It seems like I still need to extend the screw. Is it like that? Okay. Yeah, so I was saying that if you have seen this yesterday, we did really well with that. I think all of us on the stream, and we were talking about many stuff, and I've checked out some of the links. I really appreciate those of you who actually check out the streams in the replays. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. And also the links that you guys shared with me regarding all the topics that we have talked about. So yeah, let me just switch this back to windowed mode and lower to 720p so that I can read the chat at the same time, if there is any. Okay, yep, so we are back in action here. There we go. I'm not sure how long this pagoda is gonna take for everything to be built. The taller the better, I guess, but we will try to make it less awkward, because it can't be like a super tall and small building, so we will see how it goes there. When you fall and you take damage, it means that you are probably more than 5 blocks high. So the other day I was on the forum, I saw a suggestion that that some people would like to see to be able to float and build at the same time, just like some other voxel games. Well, that would defeat the purpose of selling the glider, I guess. If you have the creative mode, of course, you probably do not need any of those glider stuff. You could probably just be free, but we don't have any of that yet, so that would take a little bit of time, I guess. Did I put a red full block there, or was it a roof block? It's a okay. But it does look weird here. Did we try this yesterday? It does look better like that, I guess. If you are new to the stream, basically I'm rather picky with the lines that appears, so I actually had to match, not that it's necessary, because by right it's all red and nobody is gonna look at the little details, but it's just in case we are gonna make it into a blueprint that will eventually be in somebody's world. Doesn't look good, right? Anyways, well, I guess I will just switch it back to the normal one. Well, anyways, I hope you can hear things pretty clearly. I didn't change anything, but I have noticed my internet connection being very bad today, I couldn't even watch a YouTube video. I mean, what do you call it? A Facebook video. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy in terms of connectivity. I need something like a roof slope outwards there. Did I already done it? Nope. Okay, I think... When did I have these forbidden jade shingles? Well, just in case you guys new to the stream and you have not checked this game out before, we are playing Creativerse. It's a free-to-play game on Steam. So, yep. You could check it out in the link in my video description here. But as if you are one of the usual folks who is watching, I guess there's no introduction needed for Creativerse because we are all players in this game. Go to the other side and just a moment ago I was on Twitter and I've seen this a little shocking news. I'm not sure if you have caught the news, and I'm not sure if the person deleted her tweet or if you follow the lady, but Winter has left Playful. Yeah, if you don't know who Winter is, she's one of the community managers that was newly introduced, I think maybe 2 or 3 updates ago. And yeah, today she just mentioned that it's her last day with Playful. So I'm not sure what happened exactly. I'm a little shocked, to be honest. It's too soon. Too soon. I mean, she's a nice lady. When I was I was on Twitter. I tweeted that I was sick, and she actually sent a message as well, to motivate. I mean, not say motivate, but cheer me on. Perhaps I could say that. And I really appreciate that. I mean, but it's a shame that I hope that she got a better opportunity somewhere else, of course. Maybe with another game or something. I don't know. Or maybe she has some other thing that she wants to work on. I'm not sure. I wish her well though. Okay, I think I need the inner corner, I guess. I think it's like this on that side. Does look like it. So hold on. Where's my corners? Nope. I have no. I think I should also take the opportunity to maybe craft some chests because I find that my inventory is kind of full here. And if in case you did not follow Playful, not say Playful but Creativerse Twitter account, they actually tweeted that there's spring is coming, and they posted a photo of leafy intensified. Sorry. So not sure if that's a teaser for an update or something, but well. Okay, anyway, I think we'll use this one. Since we are in the red team here, we could keep this somewhere next in the Chinese set the next time. Yeah. So keep the blocks that we currently do not need. I don't even know why I have all this red wood wall here. The roofs and stuff is because of the probably I need it. Okay, let's continue with the building on top. Okay, I think we can bring up our processor above as well. I wonder what will be the next update actually, now that they have this Chinese set. And if it's spring, maybe they will be bringing in flowers, plants. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think they would do? They would do that, plants. I mean, I think we kind of have a lack of plants because most of the biomes they are merely grass, and it's okay, but it could be. I mean, there could be a bit more stuff, I think. I mean, ultimately there's some flowers here and there, but I mean, they could really do a little bit more with those things. I mean, personally, I don't know what I would like to see if it's vegetation. I'm not really a landscaping person. So far, I've only been building the small little builds like that, and I haven't even. I mean, I've done roads maybe, but you know, I would love to see things, but I don't really have a strong opinion on what exactly. Some people would like to see more crops though, like maybe corn. I think some nice tall corns will be nice. I mean, maize. Oh, by the way, yesterday after the stream, I was looking at, not yesterday, but this morning I was looking at the what do you call it, the analytics, and I noticed our one of our regular by the name of Evo, he is watching, I think, the replay, but he did not. I mean, or maybe he was on the stream, but he did not make. I mean, he did not send any messages. I'm surprised. Usually he's not that quiet. I wonder why he became so shy. Or maybe he's just quietly enjoying the live stream instead of talking. Maybe, I don't know. You know, we all have the kind of days that we don't feel like talking, and yeah, it's true. Sometimes I do feel like that too, but I'm a little talkative, I think. So I was also experimenting that with like I said, the Discord, and by right we have this function that is called priority chat, and you could be a part of the priority. I mean, I wanted to add some of the integration tools, and so that we can see the priority chat from Discord, but I did not manage to really get it to work out because it would make the screen too congested with too much information. So, which I don't really want that to happen. Yep. So nope. So I did not add that. But if you have not yet checked out our Discord channel, uh, please do feel free to, because I really did try to make an effort to do some changes to it. I mean, add some bots and everything. So yeah, we could hang out there. There's plenty of we could discuss more off stream so as well. It will be cool. It will be cool. I promise. And I have Discord installed on my phone as well, so technically I could be reached anytime. But of course, I may not respond immediately, but still it's better than nothing. I need to build some kind of scaffolding. If not, I'm never gonna be able to build, because technically they have the couch button that you won't be able to fall off the edge. But the thing is, I have to put the blocks to actually build to the sides, and it's kind of troublesome. Try that. Okay, I've seen one of you watching since the first time, and some of you drop in and out. I'm not sure who exactly you are, but welcome to the stream. This is Captain Bonnie. Okay. I think there's one more here. I think the corners are not that hard, but it's the in between one that is the hardest. I've not seen many of the forbidden blocks in the workshop, I think. I mean, if I remember correctly. Most of it is, I guess people or players would just use the existing builds, the existing blueprints, and switch out the blocks from the forbidden bundle. So I mean, perhaps they did not really build something from scratch, or I don't know, maybe there's just not that many of Asian those people who celebrate Chinese New Year. But it's strange because there's plenty of I mean, it's really bizarre at times, because there are times there's plenty of requests on the forum saying I want localization of my language, or I want this, I want that, you know. But when it comes to statistics of those contributions, like once they allow the update, seems like nobody uses them, so it's kind of weird. And they seem like most of the time they had to run some kind of contest in order to gather the interest of players to either use their block or something. It's strange. It's kind of strange. But as we know already, this game is kind of, I mean, it is a creative game, so I mean, it's a bit like, even if you are using Blocky, Blocky is the snowman weapon display rack kind of character thing that they just released the last update. Even Blocky has not much use. I mean, even though they said that you could place them anywhere, but I mean, really, is a snowman. I don't really think that you could really put him anywhere, you know. And But I guess I understand their point because it's the thing that they have worked on over the, I guess, the winter holidays or something, and they just wanna push it out uh, at the end of it. So, well, it's okay. It's a little late, but it's okay. It's okay. Personally, I don't think I will use the snowman that much. I mean, I think I've only placed one in this world, which is on the frigid party pad somewhere far away. Yeah, I guess that's the only place I placed because it's the so-called the more icy build in this town. So, but well, unless I spam 20 of them on the frozen ocean, if not, I really don't think I would use much of them as a weapon rack as well. Because I mean, it's true it can be a display rack, can be quite cool, but um, unless you want 100 snowmen in your town, that may be a little awkward. I mean, it's my opinion, but I did not say that it's bad, but it's just kind of awkward for me. Because some people may really like snowmen. I mean, they may really want like 20 or even 100 snowmen laying side by side with the same 6 different weapons or something, or 12 weapons. I don't know how many combinations you could do with those. Could possibly do a multiple combination to make it interesting maybe, but I don't know. Anyways. I think is this one. This, I think. This is kind of strange. Don't know if I did it wrong. 2, 3, okay. 3. Okay, that's correct. Okay, go. The honors up this and take it out. Okay. The floor here. How does this side look? That way. Okay, I think this should be that, no? how does this join? This is the outer corner. Okay, outer corner facing upwards here. Okay, then this goes like that, and that goes like that. Then I will have to need some scaffoldings here. So if you can see the gaps there, I could have I mean I think I could hide some of those what do you call that, lighting? Yeah, some of those lighting when I need to, so don't have to worry about that for the time being. We'll probably be adding those stuff once we are done with the exterior. Yep. Done. 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 And last corner here before we can try to find the way to do that blueprint thing. Yep. So I see another one of you just joined. Hello and welcome to the stream. This is Captain Bunny. Sorry, Captain Bunny. I need some of my outer corner now. Outer corner? Inner corner, sorry. I'm not gonna go down to the bottom anymore since we are building it quite high now. Okay. While it's building some stuff, maybe I could have a sip of water. Okay. Yep. Let's carry on. Seems like they are done. Okay, I saw one of our regular viewers, Moktoa, just liked some of my stuff on Twitter, so I guess one of you watching may be Moktoa, right? Perhaps. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Even if you are a silent supporter, it's fine. Sometimes it's nice to just, you know, just listen to commentary like me being noisy. Hi Greg, I just saw your message. So the top will be a small tea room. Perhaps, yep. That's a great idea. That will be a great idea because it is possibly a nice place to chill out. Yeah, but maybe not a tea room. I don't know. It's usually they drink. I mean, the Asian drinks tea in the pavilion. Yeah, a pavilion is basically I don't know, you would call it a shelter probably. A few, yeah, just some shelter. They would have stone tables and stools and they would have tea in those pavilions with their, I mean, depending on if you're talking about the emperor or what. So the emperor would have his multiple wives, and you know, they just chill out there, chill out in the middle of the pavilion, doing their stuff, doing the emperor stuff. Yeah. Is this one right? So suppose having this as well. I think it is this one. But I mean, I don't know. Usually it's probably a study room or some kind of rooms, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I have plenty of rooms here, but I could have a tea room. I don't mind. But it's possible because if you know Asian culture, they have a period of time in um, autumn. They basically call it a mooncake festival or lantern festival. Is basically they have tea and they eat this small little, yeah, a gazebo. Gazebo would be like a pavilion, yeah. So um yeah, so when they have that festival going on, they would eat this small little cake that is like a biscuit. I mean, I don't know how to describe that. It's some kind of cake that is made with uh, dough, yeah, dough, and they fill it on the inside with some lotus paste, or even some black red bean, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Mooncakes, if you heard it, yeah, so mooncakes is the right word, yeah. So it would be simpler for me as well. So basically, you can enjoy mooncakes and tea at the top of the pagoda as well. I mean, it's possible because you like to look at the moon and enjoy the scenery, that kind of stuff with your family or loved ones. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I'm surprised you know the word cake though. I mean, do they sell those things in America or in Chinatown maybe? Not sure if they have those plenty of fancy ones because in Asia it's a big thing and they have all sorts of flavors, and yeah, it can be really fancy. They have ice cream flavors as well. Ice cream mooncake. Have you ever eaten that before? Yeah. The amount of stuff out there is crazy. Oof. Anyone wants to make a guess how many blocks I used for this project? I mean, in this small project, I'm not sure how many blocks exactly I used, so I would be curious actually. See if we can save some blocks somewhere. That it would be a slightly different construction compared to the bottom, the lower floor, I think. But it's just to show the beams like a different way, I guess, and to have more space. Actually, not be the best idea to have that little red dot there. That one would annoy me a lot. Can I try this thing instead? Better. That corner will annoy me as well. Okay, I think I will choose the lesser of the two. I think I will choose this way. It's just it could mean someone who did not do a good paint job. That's all. This building, yeah. So when they paint the red on this side, just make a mistake and paint over on that wood there. So I'm gonna complain to their company, get them give me a discount. Give me a discount for this mistake. It is unacceptable. Okay, so I should be using red blocks as well. The corner and around there. Hold on, I see a hole there. Wait. Oops. Cantonese is what Chinese is in America. That's in New York City, and the others I believe too. My aunt would Chinatown birthday every year. Let's see. So are you Asian or you're American, but you said you are half Asian. So do you look white, or are you like I don't know. You know, Asians are like a bit yellowish, and I mean I don't know. How would you describe your? I mean, I'm curious. Are you like a mix now? Yeah, I mean, I guess most of the Asians that is in America, most likely they are from Hong Kong, I guess. Because it's I don't know if it's the truth, but in Hong Kong they have a lot of the TV dramas, and in these dramas, right, they always depict the relatives who went over to the States and came back to Hong Kong, and they become some kind of they end up in some family struggles and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think it's called family struggles, but more like disputes, yeah. So it's the typical storyline of those Hong Kong Cantonese dramas. So I mean, I don't know. I do watch some of those. I can understand Cantonese actually, but it's more like a dialect than, I mean, it's like if you talk about traditional Chinese um, language, and they have a simplified Chinese characters. Hong Kong, they are using the traditional Chinese characters, but they are written in a different way. Yeah, because it's Cantonese, like you said. I don't know if I explained um, clear enough, but I guess if you tell me about mooncakes, Cantonese, and etc., I guess I believe you understand what I'm saying. Eh, Yeah. So that leaves the questions. Is Captain Bunny an Asian from where he is? It's funny. It's funny, it's funny, it's funny. You're Irish, German, and Swedish. My uncle married in death, who I told you came over during the Red White War in China. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. You're Irish. I didn't know you're Irish, but I always thought you're from the US though. Or you're Irish, but you went to the States to stay. German, Swedish. Wow. So I guess you know like 3 languages now? I Or 4 languages? Or 5 languages maybe? Even Cantonese? Wow, amazing. Okay, I need to find a way to hit this floor in terms of the layout before we blueprint it. I'm thinking of putting the lantern, but I'm not sure where I should put this lantern. If you look at the lower floor, the lanterns, they are in the middle here. Lanterns. What? Cinnamon autumn leaves. Wow, that is something new. I did not have stocks for that. Cinnamon autumn leaves. Okay. My aunt knew 8 dialects. Said it's just different accent more or less. Yeah, it's true. I mean, in Asian languages, the writings are more or less the same. It's just the slangs. I mean, they have accents and in different regions, I guess. So you wouldn't call that languages, but like you said, dialects would be a better way to say it. Okay, now we have an issue to get the cinnamon autumn leaves. I'm gonna check on my this little area and see if we have enough stocks. I mean, I don't think we need a lot of it, but see. Ah, we only have one. Wait, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, I need to sleep the night over here. So can we just find a bed here? I really think I will hide these checkpoints because it's kind of obstructing the view here. Okay, I'm not sure if you have ever seen this build before, but this was a build by for me for the Leaky Noobs contest. I did not participate for the prize, but I just submit for the fun of it. It's based on the chicken um, chicken song by Gecko mix. Yep. If you see this blueprint in the workshop, you will have the link to the video, and which will explain to you why I use the color schemes here. Oh, you're American, just those are your descent. Okay. I think I have some cinnamon trees here. Yep, that's those are the cinnamon trees. Actually, when I chose this spot build to work on, I chose it when I choose spots other than the view itself, I choose to have a location with plenty of um, resources that is unique nearby. I mean, even in public worlds like maybe Playfulverse or some Playfulverse is kind of populated, so I don't have a very good choice. But I tried my best to get a good location so that within a few claims I could have most of the resources that is different. 20 of these lanterns should be enough. Okay. I think my town is getting kind of big already. You know, I think if you have followed my channel, or even if you have just started following the channel this year, I just tried to stream this since was it the Pumpkin campaign or something? I think just before Christmas, um, I actually started streaming Creativerse, and I was thinking that in 2018 I wanted to try streaming with a schedule and see how I can move on with this town of mine. You know, as you know, if you are building alone in the world, sometimes it can get a little demotivating. It could. Still better to be, but it's too a little disturbing. I just would like to have some stuff that can hang my lantern, or maybe I could put the lanterns here. Wonder where I should put my lantern to make it look okay, because there's no single block. I don't do this, I could still have technically have this as well. It's not good at all. Not gonna do very well for the design. Yeah. Do we have like some kind of fans that can dangle this down? Above the doors. The thing is, you mean like that, but just one of it, and from the outside you will see that it's not in the right way. Hold on, I have a message somewhere. What is that? I'm watching you on YouTube. Pretty cool work. Okay. I'm not sure why, but somebody sent me that message on Steam, and I'm not sure why you don't want to type on YouTube chat at all. Okay, but anyway, thanks for watching or popping by on the stream itself. Yeah, it's okay, maybe here. Okay, yep, that's a good place. Yeah, this is a good place. Yeah, okay, okay. Yep, found the spot. Found the spot. Yep, but it's near the door. Thanks for the tip. If not, I wouldn't have looked at this corner here. Let's look at it from the outside. See how it looks. Well, I mean, if you don't take notice of it, detail, you wouldn't tell the difference whether the lanterns are actually different. I mean, they look like they are almost the same, right? But although they are spatially different, but it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Okay, so anyway, yesterday I was sharing with, I think Moktua was on the stream, that for the screenshot contest, the technique I used was to adjust the game settings in the field of view. You could actually lower it down to whichever amount that you want, and it's a bit like a zoom function of a camera, and I would call it an optical zoom. And you can choose whichever place you wanna take the photo, for example. Like that. And after that you change back, etc. And you will be back to the wide view, which you can see more things and build more stuff. Yep. So that was my technique during the screenshot contest. Okay, I need to look for my blueprint block. Where is it? It's here. It's a medium capture block. Okay, I need to fill up my inventory. Okay, and if you are watching this, yeah, this is another trick that I think I shared in one of my videos somewhere. If you have checked out some of my YouTube videos, there's one blueprint tips and tricks. I actually shared this there, but well, I didn't share it with a huge heading because I don't really want it to be fixed that fast, because it could be useful for building, and clearly many people knew about it. It's just that they are keeping it too. So let's not spoil this thing. All right, let's not spoil this thing for everyone. Okay, so it does looks it's all right. There's no empty roof blocks or anything now. Okay, to fill up 60 full. Okay, so you just need to make sure that you have a full inventory, and then okay. Should be enough, I think. Okay, so you have a full inventory and just need to capture it. This is CE Pagoda upper floor, upper 01. Okay, whichever. Work in progress. And you just capture it. Okay, you don't need to publish this, you just need to close it. Your capture block will still be around, and you will not get your blueprint cornerstone, of course, but you just need to clear off all the duplicate blocks that you have used. Okay, now that you have a space, you can claim it back. You can repeat this and just use the blueprints for free. Yep, that's the trick. Yep. Upper floor. Ah. So this one that I did the blueprint. Okay, so I guess we could replicate now. That seems like the railings are not captured, or it just doesn't show. Okay, but in any case, I guess we have the blueprint block that works, so we can build no matter how many floors we want now. Let's have a look. Yep, so we can build a few more floors. I don't know how many floors should I do. Now it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can build a 7th floor, or let me look for the an idea maybe, because usually they have an auspicious figure, like the Chinese, they believe in the number 8 for good luck, so they have a lot of beliefs in things they do. So maybe they use the nine stories or something. I don't know. Check it out. Wow. So now the easy part is here. It's finally here. We could just spam the towers now. What? I mean, I don't think I will go and check, but maybe if I see that it's too high or something, I would just stop. But 7 or 8 sounds like a good number though. Oh, it's the red one. Some places think 7 is bad luck. Isn't 7 like lucky 7? I don't think US. I don't think you guys think it's bad luck, no? I mean, I wouldn't want to be bad luck though. 8 is nice, no? 8. I like 8. I mean, no, actually I like 9, because most of my default password on this for my blueprint workshop items, they are actually 999, like those security doors that you saw. The default passwords are always the same, so yep. I mean, of course that's not my real password, but if you're thinking about it that way. But default password wise, yeah, I kind of like that. Outer corner. don't you find that we are all human race, but there's so much differences in culture? I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, it's the culture that separates the human race actually. At the same time, we also can't be communists that we force and declare any one of the beliefs is the true one, or that everyone else has to follow one. But it's ironic. It's something that we can't really change, I guess. Where are my processes? Underneath there. Okay. I need all of my corners. Yeah, I don't really like I mean, which is why 8 is always a better number for the Asians. 9 is not bad as well. Okay, now it's just about fabrication of the forbidden blocks. We have got the blueprint and we need those blocks. Now we are short of wood then. Okay, let us put some stuff back here. I don't even know why I have eyes here, but never mind. We'll just put the brick walls here, lightings, the blueprints that we don't need, some arc signs. I intend to use some arc signs for this build, but it's probably the last decoration process, so okay, we need to go and look for wood now. There are plenty of these wood floor and stuff, but we don't have wood, so we will go to the forest and collect some wood. Okay. Well, thankfully we have a red bed in Creativerse, so we could use the red bed this build since we are having red. Okay, wood. Okay, let's go for the wood. The last time we went down south, just to look for the wood. Good. Why do I still have that sleeping message on top of above my screen? It's annoying. Sleep again. Okay. Clear this away. But the sleeping message will always be there on my screen. Okay. Going to collect some wood for the mass production of the red forbidden blocks. Red. Yep. Actually, I'm not sure if you know, but there's they have a belief that between the red and the greens, why do we have red and greens, and red is actually for males and greens is for females. You don't ask me why, but this is like some kind of superstition maybe, or there's probably some kind of backstory to it, but I don't really know. But they have some kind of phrase that they say that this is what they believe in. That red is for guys, green is for ladies. But for me personally, I just started with red because I kind of like red here. Just like the red beret on my avatar. But Captain Barney's eyes are red as well. I mean, not the real eyes, but the avatar itself. I mean, I don't know, but on Creativerse I've been really inclined in using certain blocks. Most of the time I'm using like blue for boys, pink for girls. I think that's universal, right? Yeah. In the Western culture, the blue for boys, pink for girls, you buy that colors for babies as well. It's cool. It's simpler, yeah. But the one that I said about the red for guys and green for ladies is more for the dead. Yeah, those, because if you know about Chinese culture, they actually make offerings in terms of they burn offerings to the dead. So when they burn offerings, they burn green stuff or red stuff, and from the colors you could tell that the person or the family is who is dead in their family, or that kind of some little knowledge or information. Or would you say that that's probably gossips? I don't know. Maybe they left chances for gossips. Yeah. There's plenty of tidbits out there. It's like how a dragon and a phoenix, the dragon's for males, phoenix is for females, all the crane, that kind of stuff. There's plenty of stuff out there on those traditions, cultures. In case of whoever that's watching and it's not you know, if you did not follow this my live streams, you wouldn't understand why am I picking logs, but this is for me the most efficient way to get a tree. I mean all the logs I need or the wood I need instead of cutting down one tree. Of course I would have to fly here and there, but I could just teleport back to my touchstone, but I mean, I don't find a hassle to deal with running around than the hassle of clearing the leaves. So oh, looking at these fallen leaves, did you see these screenshots that was submitted by somebody for the contest? There was two leafies getting married in a forest with a garden full of fallen leaves, and I think it was a Chizard who was the witness or the priest or the solemnizer. It's yeah, that one was nicely taken. Sending funeral lamps down rivers. So I have the screenshot I showed you from Shadow Warrior. Oh, okay. I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think it's Japanese that does that. Maybe, I don't know. Or even the Thai. I think the Thais. Sure. There's really plenty of cultures in Asia. So yeah, but is well, even Lord of the Rings, they sent Boromir down the river as well, without the fire though. But I guess it's like cool. I mean, not say pretty cool, but it's kind of like a nice way, return to nature kind of thing. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, to be honest, I don't really have a specific religion or something, so I'm not sure how I would go. You know, at the same time, if we go down by the river in a boat, um, floating like Boromir, we may end up somewhere eaten by the animals or what, and that is like returning to nature. You see, this is why they said autumn leafy is the best, because just one autumn leafy they had 1, 2 and 3 colors here. Multiple colors for autumn leafy. So the tradition of sending funeral lamps down river should be Japanese, since Shadow Warrior is kind of based in Japan, right? Because I've seen they have like samurais and stuff. Was it? Samurai. I didn't know that I have the game, but I think it was one of those free games that I got from either Humble Bundle or something. I don't know. I've got plenty of free games from those giveaways. Yeah. But someday I would like to try it. I mean, I wouldn't have activated the key if I didn't think that it was a good game. So definitely one day I should install it. Hopefully my system can run it. Hopefully my system can run it, and yeah, we can play Shadow Warrior perhaps on a random Friday. Yeah, I will have to see whether my hard disk has enough space as well. Norse throw you on a boat, in a boat and touch you. Touch me? What does it mean? I mean, if I'm dead and you mean they throw me in a boat, and you mean the living will will be touching the dead body. That's a little awkward, no? Well, you know what happens in Asia is that they will burn the body, or they will bury them in a coffin like anyone else. I mean anywhere else. But due to the lack of space, Shadow Warrior is TV shows and movies. Really? Is TV shows and movie? From the screenshots, I mean, I really don't. I mean, I saw some of the screenshots that it looks like there's samurai and something. And I don't know. I really need to refresh my memory. I kind of get distracted all day. Oh, torch. Okay. Torch me. Oh my gosh. But there's a bit like cremation, so I guess cremation is the same. They just put you in a coffin and burn you as well. So instead of a boat, they burn you. And there's people who are scared of that, which is why they want to be buried. You know, sometimes I do think about it, like, you know, if I was pronounced dead by accident, and I wake up, I'm in a coffin and I can't escape. I'm buried underground, or even I was in the midst of being burnt. I don't know what I would feel, you know. I think it would be really horrible, but I guess it will be quick because the cremation process, the flames are not the usual camp. Hold on, no, what? My zone? What is this place? Why is it my zone? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the place where I took the screenshot for for some of my contest inspiration. I think it was here. I took the screenshot of the leafy on the log, and the other Mozzie leafy or something that is meeting him. Yeah, I had to nudge the Mozzie leafy like that for it to get on the log, and then I will have to wait for another Mozzie leafy and nudge him over there. So I basically camped here and wait for some of the shots. And there was one shot that was here, and there was a pixie that was walking past. It was the same. I had to get rid of some of the pixies and left with one to have the effect that I wanted. So yeah, this is the area that I took some of the pictures for the contest. I mean, I find the bog area is kind of nice, but not sure what kind of build you could do in the bog forest. Maybe the mythical witch hut or something, or Halloween builds perhaps. Greg says it's a mix of all kung fu stuff. It's not really based on real stuff, just cool stuff from TV and movies. Okay, I see. I will definitely check it out. I'm sorry if I misunderstood game as a Japanese samurai game because I only had the time. I mean, I say had the time, but I just quickly threw the other time on the screenshots. I did not watch the video. Yeah, so anyway, it's cool. I will check it out for sure. I think we have one stack of logs. 1.5 stack here. Perhaps we do like the last time. We'll gather 2 stacks of it, and then we will get back to building. Wow, 2 leafies together here. What are you guys doing? Okay, let's see if we can find more logs there. Yep. Never ending supply of logs. So why cut trees? I'm sure they kind of regenerates or spawn somehow. I mean, I think. So how is your build going? Your castle build? I've seen the other day you had another blueprint. It's like a wall or something. It's been quite a while since I've seen something. I mean, at the same time I was kind of sick, so I did not go on the activity page of my Steam account to see the updates. Maybe you have uploaded something new, I don't know. This looks like a fresh forest with all these logs. Wow, this is a super long one. 8 row. You know, I tried the other time to start a let's play series that I pre-record the episode and edit a little, snip out the parts that is probably like grinding or not interesting, and then I upload as a 45 minutes episode. but I mean, it was a hard mode world, so yeah, I deleted the war. Been doing lots of nothing, got 4 things to do and not feeling like doing them. Oh, okay. It's okay. Just take your time. Um, Perhaps you just needed some inspiration at the end of it. Actually, I do have a question though. What do you think of a streaming world? Like if I build invite viewers like you or even anybody who is viewing the world the live stream to actually build in the same world, but of course I will build on my own claim. And what do you think of such a world? Of course I could limit it to the regulars or what, um, and then we can do very cool things together in, I mean, I don't know. You know, making my world adventure. Let's see. Is a private world, right? You said it was Moktua who said that he was playing in Bycraft's world, if I'm not wrong. Okay, we have 2 stacks. Let's get back to building. You know, I feel the same as you, to be honest. If I if you look at my builds, if it's not because of the contest builds or whatnot, um, I mean my world would be rather empty actually. You see, this is a contest build, that's a contest build, and the house there is a contest build. The Pop Pixie Popcorn Shop was inspired contest throwback, and then I actually have that this thing was also the build and share contest build, which it won the lucky draw, I guess. Say that is a lucky draw, and then and that one was also for the build and share contest. Um, and not forgetting that Frigid Spinner pad over there is also a contest build. Yeah, so on my private world here, if I did not work on contest, I guess it would be really empty. I think it would have been really empty. So I mean, I would not have felt like doing anything too. If I'm not streaming, I wouldn't be probably building this as well. So that's the thing. So you said just you've been on a few worlds, but rather have your own place. I'm putting up old builds and build some new stuff. That's a good choice actually. Like I said, I used to be building on my friend's world. My friend Holy Father is a friend from another game who introduced me to Creativerse, and sadly he left because he was bored and he didn't like the how the game became, so he left. And but I stayed. So I mean, I still love the world that he had. It was fun times together. We built cool stuff together. It's cool, but um, as I get more and more of my bundles and stuff, I would like to claim them in my own world, because in common public worlds you can't guarantee that you will not be kicked or anything, so it's still better to keep it safe. Keep it safe. Yep, so anyway, so your adventure is like a private tour of your builds, or you're gonna build like a RPG or something? Because I've known people who build their world like an RPG, and yeah, and when it's an adventure, is you have to wire up all those machine works and everything. I mean, I don't know. It's not impossible, but it's a lot of work. Wood rod. Wood rod. I have yet to republish my my adventure because I built stuff. What else do I need? Bee wax. I will probably need to do more of the sword blocks as well, so I need to firebomb those things soon. I was just going to have a world that you can just walk around and do whatever you want, have builds that will give someone ideas like my tourist world was, except you can use and build stuff. I see. Oh, it's a good idea too. I mean, for people to tour. I myself I like to tour worlds and look at stuff. It's always very inspiring to look at builds and think like, wow, I didn't think about that, and I reuse that. It's like how I use the graph chamber for the flags from what I've seen in um Lucky Sheep's world. Yeah, so it's always cool. If you ever publish your adventure, do let us know, because I will definitely go and check it out for sure. I will definitely check it out. I may even do a live stream to just check out your adventure. I'm out of that inner corner for the ones. Wood roof. Okay. So I need to have my stuff here. We needed all these. all this. I was thinking about having like changing my adventure to something where whoever that is going into the adventure could actually blow up my buildings if they want to, but I have yet to change that actually. I know it can sound a little extreme, I know. All red pigments. I think all my red pigments are here. So side. I've got plenty. What is that thing? Okay. Salt blocks is the other thing that I need. Okay. Okay. I've got a blueprint to make dominoes. Thinking about making a road out of them. Wow. Dominoes road. That will be interesting. If only they can animate, you can animate it to fall or what. That would be even cooler. But you are talking about the ones that you play on this, put them side by side, match the numbers. That sense, right? And not the other thing that I was talking about. I know. I think I watched too much of those falling dominoes. Okay, I need to make more of those salt blocks. Okay, the game. Salt blocks. This outer corner. When you walk on the edge like that, do you feel like a ninja or something? Some kind of sneaky ninja walking on an edge and then hiding behind the wall here, trying to assassinate the prince. Okay, to firebomb my firebomb again for the things. What do you call that? Sword blocks. Now where is my firebomb? It's not here. That day I put it there. You know, this is really something I love. The sound of all these amount of loots. Sorry for the noise. I just flip up my mic so that I could sneeze. For my firebomb actually. Probably that. Take this as well. I think I put it back to the bombs area in the storage facility. Let's just wait for these guys to stay off. Do I have enough? I have the materials. Oh yeah, that's true. I totally forgot that we actually have the stuff, but I have this screw tail. Yeah, I have enough of that. But 4 should be enough, huh? Some here. Anyways. Is it? But anyways, I actually got plenty of flaming skulls, just that it's all in the storage facility and I was trying to get back to there. Does look like a Coke can though. The YouTube plug from far. Somebody should build a Coke can. Should be on the bomb side. Plenty of those now. If that's the case, I don't use this because I usually use the fire bombs for decorations. Actually, it looks quite nice if you are looking here and you see a Chinese building far away like that. In the you will feel like exploring that side if you visit this wall. But so in the end my picture could look like that. I mean, or even like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go and find the place to firebomb them. Did you know that the Moktoa did a blueprint for the sand to salt sand to salt maker? He did something like that, and then you just need to go in the middle, and then you get a whole block of 7 by 7 by 7 sand salt. But the not say downside, but yes, if you go and collect plenty of sand to do that. But if you're like me, if I were to collect sand, I as well just firebomb them on the spot. But of course, like what I did, I can't guarantee a 7 by 7 and the efficiency is not as good, but it's okay for me. I mean, I can try my best to bomb more. I was thinking about building a Japanese castle too. I see. Just go ahead and build. I think very soon I will need to also build a teleportation room or some tourist office or something. So when people go to the adventure, instead of walking around, I mean they could walk around, or they could just go activate the checkpoints just beside the teleporter. It would be nicer than having the checkpoints that looks kind of ridiculous out of nowhere in all the builds. So I don't know, thinking about that. This has become my sort ground, I guess. I'm having like 35 FPS at this area. Not sure why, but the previous few times when we were doing the fidget party pad over there, I have like, oh no, actually it was when we were building the storage facility, we had like 15 to 20 FPS just because we are near it, but now I'm mining around it. It seems like it's still okay. I know who is the other guy who is quiet because I think it could be ED, but he has a live stream also on weekends, which today is Friday. I'm not sure if he's streaming or not. Could be him lurking around, or it could be Evo who is not talking. That's all. Yeah, I think I should have about 100 plus of this sort. Almost 2 stack by throwing 3 flaming skulls. That's I don't want to make a mess of my ocean here, so doesn't affect too much there. Actually, if you are building a Japanese castle, they have usually the wooden screens and wooden blocks. So not sure if you're gonna achieve some satisfactory look because the blocks. I mean, you know how wooden floor looks and wood wall looks in Creativerse, so unless they do new stuff for those, I wouldn't know how it would turn out. May still look good if you use the forbidden blocks, but may not look very Japanese though. I mean, you could try. I think I've seen some of those builds, but not a Japanese castle though, on the workshop. Excuse me, just sneezed. I've got 2 stacks of salt. I should have enough for a lot of floors. I'm very happy that we are doing this with the blueprint now, because it just means that very soon it will be just decoration and the roof, of course. The walls are dirt with a stone slope base on it. The houses are top of them. I see. Did you see the screenshot contest that Dicky Noob posted? It looks like a Japanese castle town kind of thing as well. That, I mean, I'm not sure if you are thinking about that kind of that look. I think if you go to the screenshot page for Creativerse, his is probably the most popular for the last week. It's like, you know, 30 plus likes or something. But he did it with a team of people, I guess. But the screenshot, I would have to say, is very well taken. Like it. Why is it not completed yet? It's strange. It's missing. Okay, it's one of the red shingles. It's there. It should be completed. Okay. Now we will use same thing. Wow. I don't really build with, I mean, I don't know how that those people could work with others to do all those things, and then how do they split the price. But perhaps, I think if I remember correctly, they have a streaming world or something, so most likely the price will goes to probably the world, and they will probably use the price to I don't know, maybe generate more contests for their world or something. I don't know. I didn't even see the castle cupcakes live stream. Not sure if it's concluded, because I think there's only two two participants for his contest, and for 25 US dollars Steam card. For 2 person, that will be like either you or me. I mean, if we are participating, it's like either you or me who wins. So I'm not sure if those people who participate realize that it does feels a bit awkward to actually win something like that when there's not really a contest. It's like more like a battle. If it's just 2 person, of course. You said most of the big builds are a group of people. There's only a handful of them that aren't. I'm not sure if Lucky Sheep builds alone or not, but I think he built that alone. Stuff alone, if I'm not wrong. You think we can hit this this level by 12 midnight? I mean, in 10 minutes time if I go. I hope so. It will be a nice ending because it's almost like this is the 5th story if I'm not wrong. Or was it the 6th story? Trying to rush this this last part before we go off in 4 minutes time, so which explains why I'm trying to concentrate a little and not talking, but plus my nose is starting to run because of tired. Okay, I'm running out of stone rods, so not sure if I have it in my base. I don't think I can fly there. Okay. Nope. Ah. Shit. How many times do I have to die in this place? I mean, while building this little pagoda, I died more than when I built any other of my builds. I think the others I did not die at all. Anyway, I could take the opportunity to go and look for my stone rods. If I had any, it should be there. Oh, okay, actually I do have plenty. I don't need to craft that. Okay. So we are on we are building the 5th floor now. I did not die under the. You see, that's the thing. If you don't fill up all the gaps in the bottom, you will end up having blocks that is spawning under or what. And it looks nice in the middle. I can put up my scuffing blueprint for you to use. Yeah, why not? If you don't mind, yeah. But I mean, maybe for the next stream, you can share with me. I don't know, maybe on Steam. Paste it in the chat, and I will check it out when before the next stream, which is tomorrow actually. Did you see the Night Rockster just super jump to this level? And he did not die, and I died. What a joke. I had a few blueprints up for builders last year and deleted everything a couple of months ago. I see. Is it because you don't want to share it anymore or what? I mean, it's totally fine for me. I know. If you could tell me roughly what do you use to build, and have a suggestion or what? I mean, I could replicate it somehow. I don't need it to be exactly the same, but be very useful if I don't. I mean, of course, I mean, I'm not dying like too frequently, or of course, like within 2 streams I died twice, so it's like 1 death per stream, so it's not so bad, but could be more careful, of course. Should be completed now. Yep, it's completed now. Okay, so we are 6 minutes over midnight now, so we have done quite a bit of work today. So we've got the blueprint that is done well. So we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories, and we have 3 more to go. I mean, 2 more of the standard ones, and the last one will be the roof. So probably there will be some little bit of differences. I'll put them up after the stream. I made them for the new players because I was seeing comments that I didn't agree with. You mean comments on the blueprint itself? You removed it because of that? You know, you don't really have to worry about those people with negative, nasty comments, because I mean, if some people may even want to build scaffoldings just to make the town look like there's some ongoing construction area or something. It is still ultimately a design. Yeah, it's still a building, a scaffolding, to be honest. Yep, so this is what we have done so far. I think I really like it. Does look good enough for me. Of course, we are gonna make it higher, and then there will be the roof that is probably just sharp corners and a couple of red tile roofs, and then probably just a four corners kind of thing, I think, if I'm not wrong. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The last bit. Yep. So let's see. Let me just. Okay, so you said on how to build in-game. I did them because I thought no one else wanted it. I see. I see. Well, anyway, uh, you could put it up, and we'll see. We'll try to use it, and maybe you could add this video. I mean, the video that showcases your scaffolding and how useful it is, and in that blueprint itself. We don't know. Maybe it could explain the idea of this usefulness. Okay, anyway, to the three of you who is watching, I guess there are some lurkers out there. Especially to you, Greg, you have been very nice and chatty with me. So thank you so much for watching today. For watching the stream today. Yep, as usual, if you like the live stream today, please do feel free to thumbs up the video. Check out my Twitter, Discord, and etc. etc. Everything is down in the description below. And if not, we'll see each other probably tomorrow evening. And yeah, that's about it. This is Captain Bunny, over and out, and have a good night.